Give me 1 second and we will get ourselves started as I change the music. So, when we last left off, our heroes had faced off against Strahd. They managed to get the bones back into the church. However, they were unable to get it consecrated and replaced back into St. Andro's tomb. Strahd landed, killing the guard that stood in his way via charming her. Or, sorry, via forcing Baha to kill her with a charm. He killed a young blacksmith's apprentice as well as Father Lucian. Before proposing to Irina that she comes with him because he, quote, is in love with her and that she is everything that he's ever wanted. She denied him, and his last words to her were that she would eventually submit to him and become his lover. Then he simply left you guys where you stood, riding off on a smoky black horse. And that's where we leave our players as you guys exit out into the now drizzling rain. Give me 1 second. After you watch as Strahd rides away on this sort of nightmarish horse, you see the light and the clouds, that sun that Strahd had so easily commanded with the weather, to make way into cloudy, thunderous storm clouds. Rain pours down upon our heroes as they stand in the open. The body of Drizelda, the guard captain, next to them with Baha sort of weeping as he holds on to her. What do you guys want to do?
We
should probably go around the city and see if anybody needs help.
I think we should kill the rest of the vampires if there are any left.
Oh well, yeah.
Or whatever they were, at least. All right, let's. I guess we head into town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decca?
As you guys Oh yeah, go ahead, Decca.
It's fine. He's just gonna agree.
Oh, Decca, you're not here. Oh, that's
Huh?
Head into town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Told you.
Yeah, no worries. All right, cool.
I don't know what else we're gonna do.
No worries. Oh wait, did my rain stop? My bad. It shouldn't have stopped. There you go. Okay, so you guys are at St. Andrew's Church. We are going to say that Baha, in his moment of grief, remains back at the church, saying that he will, in a very lower tone, help with the recovery efforts there, sort of housing everybody in away from the rain, trying to shelter them. And he says, he wants to bury Drizelda, which he seems to have a crush on. With the, with honors and stuff, and with the help of her, the people that she protected. Yeah, so you guys are standing in front of St. Andrew's Church. Rain is now pouring down upon you. It's a very light, moderate rain. And in the distance, you can see some of the fires starting to fade. You notice, nearest fire you notice, of course, is the fire by the Blue Water Inn. You guys haven't checked, so you don't really know the, circumstances of the damage. And you do recall, though you can't really see it from where you are, that there was a fire, a rather large one, at the Third Eye Potions and Sundries. You're not sure what the effects are. And lastly, the nearest thing that you saw, I'm just summarizing, was as you guys ran past Drazinka's shop, you saw that a reddish dome had sort of erected over it, but it is now currently gone. Go ahead, Ben. Yeah, what did you want to say? Sorry. Just summarizing.
I think we should head into the Blue Water Inn. Drazinka probably could keep her defenses up if she still needed them. and they're just, you know, there's just family. They need help more than Jazika does. I think at the moment.
Alrighty, we can head over there first.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys over there real quick, but I'm gonna do a little description.
As we walked by here, did we see if
Yeah.
there was anything like any kind of vampire spawn or whatever it was that we were fighting
Yeah,
earlier?
so give me 1 second. Fine, where I put that note. All right, yeah. So as you guys move past Jerzinka's shop, you see that the dome obviously is no longer erected, and the building seems to stand upright in its place. It appears undamaged, but the lights on the windows are darkened. The place looks kind of abandoned. I mean, there's no movement from within that you can see just by walking past, but you do notice a piece of parchment fluttering in the rain, slowly getting soaked, and probably would fall apart pretty soon, given on how rainy it is.
Is it within arm? Like, can I grab it?
Yeah, if you want, you can just quickly swing by and grab it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, let me get my. Here it is. And I should be able to show it to everybody. All right, there you go. So you grab this note and let me know if you can see it. It should be in one of. It should be one of the handouts.
Yeah, I see it.
Do you want me to read it out aloud, or do you want to?
I got it. Dear wonderful patrons of Jarzinka's jubilant tailorship, it is of great sorrow that I must take a much-needed trip to visit my family. Rest assured that once I do return, your tailoring and fashion needs shall be met with the utmost style and grace. Safe travels, and may the moon guide your path.
Yeah. So that's
Alright,
what
well,
you read. Whatever that means, it's up for you to interpret, obviously.
Yeah, alright. I say we keep going to Blue Water. Sounds like she's doing alright. She made it out.
Okay. Right. Let me change you guys to the lagging a little bit. Okay, so you guys make your way towards the blue water, and as you move through the streets, you can see that there is a lot more guards on patrol, and a lot of houses destroyed and sort of wrecked. You notice that, sorry, by the time you guys get here, and this is actually a new map that I'm going to move you to, you guys pass a very destroyed section of the Lackey. It's now pretty dark, just based off the rain and lights, and give me 1 second, I'll put you guys here. For 1 second, Deca, Ben, where's my girl Irina?
Oh.
Here we go. You guys enter a very destroyed section of town.
Are we supposed to be able to see everything?
There, how about that? Can you see everything?
Yeah, I can see everything pretty much. I just didn't know if we were supposed to have shadows on, like, blocking our vision.
No.
Okay.
No. So, as you guys make your way through there, where are my guards? Okay, here. You guys see guards and other individuals sort of hurting and moving. Oh wait, you guys are tiny. Sorry, each square is 2.5 feet, so you guys should be bigger. My bad. There you go. Sorry.
Deca grew.
No, sorry. The squares are supposed to be bigger. Yeah, you guys notice guards sort of hurting people and telling people to go back to their homes. You notice that the place is littered with corpses. And there's actually a pile of corpses in one section of the town where there seems to be just my bad.
So much loot.
Corpses as players not as players, as the people of Vallaki are sort of gathering their dead and throwing them onto this pile. Very, very makeshift sort of manner. As it just seems like just chaos and blood in the streets. There are people moaning and mourning and like crying out for their loved ones. And I'm just gonna throw out a couple more bodies around here so you guys can get this sort of vibe that's going on. And the guards are trying their best to sort of facilitate cleanup as well as make sure that everyone is okay. There's a near you. There's a young little girl. She seems to have been torn in half near Moonchild by some very vicious-looking claw wounds, no doubt from the vampires. Is there anything you guys want to do or ask questions? I'm gonna throw down a couple of other guards here if you want to question them or interact with them in any way. Otherwise, you basically move through a street destroyed by the
Do we recognize any of these buildings nearby, or are they just all random houses that we weren't going by?
Yeah, so none of these buildings are any of the ones that are like, features of the city. They seem to be buildings for the locals, houses mainly. There are a couple of what look like neighborhood general stores that seem like this one here looks like some sort of farming place to sell farming implements as well as general goods. The entire front structure seems to have collapsed in, and there, as you look inside, you see a young boy trying to drag out what looks like a man stuck between a large piece of timber. This guard is trying his best to help the young boy, but to no avail.
I want to talk to the guard that's over.
Can you take this one?
Can I go? Wait, the guard's trying to help move something. You said?
Yeah. So you can imagine that like in this house, right? Like there's a young boy. He's trying to like lift up this piece of timber that has dropped down on a man, basically.
Okay, I want to go help them.
While... Maybe his father or something. He's trying to like drag open, pull up the man, but he's struggling. Sorry, here's the young boy. You guys imagine that he's trying to like lift up the piece of timber, trying to do it, and the guard is telling him, you can make out the very sort of gruff and sorrowful voice to, "Come on, son. It's no use. He's gone."
I wanna go help him while Moonchild's talking to the other guard. Try to move the wood.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Moonchild. What did you want to say?
I wanted to ask
Arena's gonna follow you.
I wanted to ask him if do you need any help with this area in town, like with bodies or anything?
The guard near you turns around and kind of like, for a moment, he raises his bow as he sees a tiefling, no doubt for the first time in his life. But next to you, he recognizes Irina.
Racist.
And he lowers his bow, and he goes, "Right, ma'am, there's not much you can do here. We're just gathering the bodies. I don't know, there might be more inside the houses. We're trying our best here, but this slow going, and honestly, those vampires could be anywhere. I haven't really seen hide or hair of them, though."
What are you guys gonna do with the bodies?
We're gonna burn them, move them, bury them, but we don't know. But don't worry, ma'am. All is well in Volaki. You know how it goes. The burgomaster will have everything under control.
Where is he?
Actually, in fact, and then you watch as he like rummages inside his shirt and pulls out a sort of flyer. He goes, and he like presses it against your chest and goes, "Take it, and not a single word out of hand. You understand?" And I'm gonna show you the new flyer. And at the top you read it appears to be an edict from the burgomaster. All right, Ben, go ahead and roll me an athletics check with advantage, as the guard is gonna help you lift with the little boy as well.
Yes. Athletics.
Yep. And Lori, if you wouldn't be so mind, read out aloud what you just got.
To your families and to your homes, today we mourn and bury those who have gone. In 2 days' time, the festival of the blazing sun shall commence. We must celebrate our victory at the hands of the devil, honor the valiant men and women who protected our city, and turn our eyes towards the morning Lord. With the luminous light, all shall be well. Attendance is mandatory. Those who do not comply shall be sent to the Reformation Center. Your humble burgomaster, Vargas Valhoch. He's still making everybody go after everybody that we've lost.
Yeah, Irina peeks over your the letter, and she furrows her brow, and you can see that she's not happy with it. She seems quite disgusted. She goes, "This guy, what the hell is his problem?"
Guy. Everything is his problem. He was all in his house, hiding away from all the vampires, while people out here were dying.
As you say that, the young man, the guard that you were talking to earlier, turns around and glares at you and goes, "Mom, I'm gonna let that one slide. You say one more word, and it's to the Reformation Center with you. We will not have this nonsense within the city."
Huh?
You know the rules, ma'am. And
where is the burgomaster at the moment?
He's at his mansion, no doubt, or maybe the town square, helping with the efforts.
Do you think we should head to the town square?
Or check on blue water.
Oh, that's right. We have to check on blue water first. Okay, well, I just nod and I head off on them.
Yeah. Ben, with your athletics check of 9, you can't seem to lift the
Wait.
the large piece of timber. You strain and strain even with the two help of you and that guard.
Decca, get over here!
The boy next to you is crying, and his eyes are like in tears. But it's to no avail. You can't seem to lift it. If you want, Decca, you can also try to roll an athletics check and roll me an athletics checks with advantage. And after that, we're gonna call it, because if you 3 people can't lift it, probably isn't liftable.
Well, I have 0 strength, so we'll see how this goes.
Alright, let's go. A raw strength.
12.
12.
Better than mine.
You got strain and strain and strain, but it doesn't seem to budge. You do manage to lift it like a couple inches off the ground, but the weight is too much strain, and it actually slips from your hand and like crashes back down on the older man that's stuck underneath of it.
Oh my god!
Oh, no! And like there's like a scrunch as the man's eyes kind of flutter, and he like gasps before he seems to maybe pass out as he was trying to like pull himself out. He kind of collapses under his arms.
Wait, can I use Alter Self? Would that give me like more strength or no?
Let me read the spell. I don't personally think so, but if I remember the spell correctly, let me read it. Because you're not like, it's not like polymorph. You're not like morphing into another form.
Yeah.
It's like more illusionary. Let's see, oh no, it's like that adaptation ability. Okay. No, it will not give you an additional strength.
Okay, well, sorry guys.
But you could try and lift with us. Maybe not.
We've already put this poor boy through.
Well, the guy's still alive, clearly.
Oh, he's alive?
Well, he seems passed out. You could make a medicine check to check his pulse to see if he's alive, or if he's just like unconscious, or maybe he's dead. You don't know.
I'll make a medicine check.
Okay.
I'll do one as well.
And as you guys try to do that work, you see 2 other guards carrying.
Oh my!
Oh, you guys! Wow, that is.
All right, I'm done. This guy's dead. He's done for.
You guys try to like check the body. Best you can tell, it seems that he's like perhaps unconscious. You can see like a small, very subtle pulse, but other than that, you're not exactly sure how much of the extent to the damage it is. Like, he probably broke his bones, but who knows? Maybe he's paralyzed. Maybe he's never gonna walk again. You know, maybe he's gonna die soon. You're not exactly sure. But as you watch, like blood starts to seep out from underneath the man, and the boy is just bawling his eyes out. while you do that, a couple of guards are carrying a body towards the pile to your right. These two guards are carrying this body towards the pile, and after a little bit more, just tosses it on the pile. And you can see some of the residents retreating back into their homes. There's this man right here that enters his home, and you're not exactly sure what he goes inside, but he does leave. No doubt to maybe clean up or find his relatives. There are, you can imagine like people mourning on the streets and like crying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's just too many people for me to put down.
I want to help this kid. I don't want to do. Can I is there anything nearby that we can use to like pry up the help?
Yeah. I mean, you can see there's like a bunch of like wood and blocks and stuff.
Can I perceive to see if there's anything sturdy enough that little?
No, you don't need a perception check. Why don't you roll me just a basic roll me an investigation check because it's not perception. So you guys watch as Ben basically goes to this pile of like wood and debris and rocks and like shattered walls and stuff, and he loots around, and you finally manage to
16.
Yeah, you manage to remove what looks like the half the dome of a barrel, and you drag it back over to the timbers. And go ahead, since you're the one leading this, go ahead, roll with advantage again. And we'll say that if you can beat a 13, you're able to you guys are able to lift up the timber just high enough to slip the barrel underneath.
Strength or athletics again?
All right, athletics check with advantage. And we'll say that Irina's gonna try to help too.
Oof.
16.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's
Oh, you barely.
14.
You barely made it. 14. You guys
Jeez.
all together with all combined efforts, all five of you managed to lift up the timber long enough for Ben to push in the barrel. The young boy backs up to give you space as he's still crying, but he's like kind of holding his mouth, like holding his breath as you pull out. Let me grab his father real quick. Where's his father? Sorry, he's tiny. All right. As you manage to pull out his father from underneath the rubble, from where you're standing, it's very obvious that his legs are completely crushed. They are almost flattened. And Irina like gasps and she goes, "Oh gosh." And then she's gonna kneel down and roll herself a medicine check. Okay, to see the damage of this man. Give me 1 second.
You good, beautiful? You good? Okay, just making sure you're okay.
Oh, sick. All right, with
Ooh.
a 20 medicine check, she says, "Well, it's obvious his legs are, well, they're destroyed." And you watch as she kind of gingerly lifts him up and kind of like probes along his back, and he's gonna be like, "Sir, tell me if you can feel this." And she pinches his lower back, and he doesn't make a face, doesn't make a noise, anything. He just looks at it and goes, "Did you do it? Did you?" And then she goes, "Sir, I did it twice." And you can watch as his face starts to like transform as the realization dawns on him that he doesn't feel anything on his lower back. And so you watch as Irina slowly like, she's like poking and prodding and like pinching and like touching areas of his body, asking him if he can feel it. And after about 2 or 3 minutes of this, you can tell that the man is basically completely paralyzed from the neck down.
From the neck down? Oof.
Yeah.
So he don't feel nothing in his arms or hands. Do we take him out now?
No, you guys already took him out.
No, I mean,
That's not what he meant. That's not what he meant at all.
Okay.
Send him into the afterlife. That's what I would want. Fuck being a quadriplegic.
I want to ask the guard if there's anything we can do.
Well, you can't take him to the church. Well, Father Lucian, he's pretty handy with that, with the medicines. I think that's the closest place if you really want to try that sundry shop with that Dusk Elf woman. Maybe she's got a few potions that could fix him up.
Would a healing potion work on this dude?
You see the guard kind of shrug. No idea. That extent of damage, very severe. Irina looks at you guys and goes, I don't know. That's magic that I don't know. I don't think we have that level of magic. And she's gonna turn and look at Moonchild. Do you have any magic healing spells that could maybe affect this man?
Moonchild stepped out of the room for a second.
Okay, well we can give a second.
Sorry, I can hear.
Oh, okay.
I think I have cure wounds or spare the dying or something like that.
As she hears this spell, she goes, well, I don't know how those spells work exactly, but perhaps one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not, a magic user.
I mean, I could try.
It's up to you. And as a DM, that's me also saying it's up to you. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if cure wounds would help. Because if it was like an HP level, like is he like on his last hit or like is he like it's like critical condition?
I would say that's like he's paralyzed. He would have the paralysis condition. Cure wounds wouldn't be able to cure a condition like a status.
I guess I would probably have.
As a DM, if you have lesser restoration, you should be able to do it.
Yeah, I guess I'll try. I'll get that.
You have lesser restoration?
Oh no, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, you can try cure wounds if you want.
Okay, be nice to you.
Alright, make sure to roll for it.
Oh yeah, got it. Sorry, she's not on the computer. She has her headset on.
While you do that, I'm gonna pour some water.
How do I just click on the spell, right? Cure wounds. Never used it before. Here we go. What level?
I did last time, and still stuff working. We might need to get number 8 for more oral starters. We can go get tonight.
Okay, when?
Alright,
It
rolled.
opens till like 2 a.m. the day. Dude, there's one in K-Town.
So, alright, we can. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. You heal, so that's 12 points of damage. You watch as your magic affects him, the man's fingers begin to twitch, and slowly his arms start to sort of move, but he looks down, he's like, he manages to sit up a little bit, but he looks down at his lower half and goes, I still can't feel anything. It's... And you watch his Moonchild focuses her magic a little bit more, and some of the bones start to hear creaking and crackling as the bones start to repair themselves. But the man's face, as he looks at Moonchild, goes, I still can't. I still can't feel my legs.
I give him the healing potion I have.
Yeah. Okay. So you pour the healing potion down his mouth, and you guys watch as his legs are, slowly stitched together, and the weird awkward angle that they're at snaps back into place normally, and it Irina sort of performs this quick little checkup on his legs, kind of pressing down on his legs and making sure the bones are in place. She goes, well, it seems that everything's in place, but... And his man looks at you guys and goes, I still can't move them. And you see as he tries to forcefully pick up his own legs and try to wiggle it, but there's no effect.
Well, potions of I guess potions of healing bring us from death, right? So they must be able to bring him from death too.
Yeah, well,
that being said, he probably just doesn't have enough HP yet.
Well, you guys also have to know that potions work essentially on a player. It's supposed to be different.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, but furthermore, like I said, he is afflicted by the condition of paralysis. No potion of healing will cure a condition.
Wait, can a player lose an arm and use a potion of healing and have an arm?
Have the arm grow back?
Yeah.
Potions, I don't think so. In all my experience of D&D, unless like someone specifically says that they allow their character to get dismembered, usually it's sort of like you take a hit and like there's like big gaseous wounds and like they stitch themselves back together, right? Like dismemberment is like, from what I know from other past GMs that I've played, dismemberment is like you need like a very high end level potion or a very high end spell to recover your limbs. A potion of healing, cure wounds, healing word, all that stuff is not going to cut it. Mechanically speaking, that it's definitely not going to cut it. It's too low level. It's sort of like you guys can't use cure wounds on Ben and Baja's lycanthropy.
Right.
So a player, yes. So yes to your answer. A player can lose an arm and limb. I typically don't do it because it's sort of like it's unfair if you guys are like level 4 or 5 and not like level 9 or 10, right? You guys don't have access to those powers, so you can't recover. And B, it just seems kind of unfair if like a guard hits you and suddenly you just lost an arm. It's kind of dumb.
Right.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Right, because none of us have lost limbs, and I'm like, wait, if we even drank a healing potion, like, we just have disadvantage forever now, don't we?
This one off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's a weird sort of mechanic. 5e doesn't really look at it that way, because it's sort of like you guys are the players, you're the heroes, so it's like you guys basically escape with a hair's breadth kind of thing, you know.
We don't get dismembered because we're special.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but there are campaigns that I've read and know about where dismemberment is like, you get hit, you roll a d20, and if it's less than 10, you lose a limb. If it's greater than 10, you don't lose a limb. You know, like something like that. But I'm not gonna let you do that because you guys are new players.
Thank you.
Disadvantage forever for not having a leg would suck. Imagine a ninja with no leg.
Yeah.
I'm a ninja, but I got a wheelchair,
so,
bitch.
So for this campaign, let's just say that for the sake of this campaign, if dismemberment and stuff is not gonna happen to you guys, and if you do manage to do it, it'll be like when you're like higher level and you can recover from it much more easily. As for this man, he's gonna be considered afflicted by paralysis, and that's a condition. Potions of healings don't cure conditions.
Is the paralysis temporary?
If it's a poison, yes, but this is a paralysis of the body, so it's not temporary.
It's like a medical
I thought maybe
thing,
the healing potion like healed his legs, and now he has to wait for his body to like rewire itself or some shit.
Unfortunately not. It's too severe a damage.
Oof.
Okay, so I walk
Oh,
up
sorry,
to
buddy. Wheelchairs exist.
I'm sure that
sound
there's
of-
something that I'm sure that there's something that we can do
What
or
about
that
his
you
arm?
can do. Is that I want to? Okay.
Is he completely paralyzed still, or?
So he can move his arms, and his upper body, but his lower body doesn't seem to be able to move at all.
Oh well, that's way better than the original.
Yeah.
We've done all we
do to his
can,
arm?
sir, but for now, that's as far as we can go.
The legs are gone.
Yeah,
mate.
he sits up and he goes, "Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I would offer you something from my shop, but and he kinda
No
gestures
need, no need.
towards the barrier. He goes, I don't have anything. Those damn fucking things destroyed, trashed everything. It was like they were after something, or I don't know. They had an objective in mind. They were very." And then he kind of froze his brows. Well, they were very focused, all things considered.
They were what?
I'm sorry, I don't have anything to give you. He said they were focused.
Focused.
All
Yeah, they're
things considered.
focused on destruction. I look at the guard.
Yeah, what do you say?
It's like I'd recommend not sending anyone to the church unless it's for refuge. It's the devil.
Right. What
The
happened
devil,
to that?
the devil killed the father.
And you watch as his face go more pale than it was, and goes, "Father Lucian's dead. So, oh God, oh dear morning, Lord." And you watch he's kind of like sits down on the pile of rubble and like places his head in his hands. What are we supposed to do now? Sorry. And he kind of gulps and goes, "Thanks for your help. I'll tell my superiors. He gets up and he starts to head towards this group of guards where you see what looks like some sort of captain or like a sergeant or something giving out orders to a group of people as well as a handful of guards, and they sort of disperse.
Wait,
Um,
I'm. You guys ready to head over to the Blue Water Inn?
Yeah, we gotta go check.
Almost. So wait, the kid and the dad are just kind of sitting here.
Yeah. So the kid is like holding his dad's hands, and the dad's like, you hear him say, "Oh, Alexandri. Oh, don't know if I can move, son. Look, maybe you can help Dad. Dad to that rock over there." And the kid's nodding, and with his tearful eye, he manages to prop his dad up onto the rock. And they say a few things to each other, and you catch the words of like, maybe he can gather some of the townsfolk to, make some sort of sling or something to move him.
Okay. Before the kid goes, I'm going to offer them this slice of moon pie I got so they can eat something before.
The pies went bad
The pies went
last
bad.
session, Deca.
They went
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's been a
Oof.
yeah.
You want some old pie?
Oh,
The kid looks at you and goes, I what? What's wrong with you?
Deca,
Leave me alone! And he starts to run. He starts to run to this building where a group of people seem to have gathered. Wounded people, not severely wounded like his father, but like mildly wounded people. He starts to make his way over there, maybe trying to get some people to help him.
I'm gonna laugh and then hand the father 2 rations.
The father takes your
You
hardtack,
dirtbag.
your dried fruits and stuff, and goes, "Thank you, thank you so much. It's more kindness than we've gotten in this damn city."
Yeah,
Oh,
the city
here's
isn't the
another ration
best.
Let me take the other ration.
then.
Yeah, he takes the other ration. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on my camera.
You're good. Oh, I forgot to flip mine up. Stop. Turn it down.
My
before
fault.
we-
My bad.
I'm also going to.
Yep. Yeah, as you make that action, Deca,
Oh.
Irina's gonna kneel down and just offer words of reassurances, and she slides into his palms 2 gold pieces from her inventory. But yeah, go ahead, Deca.
Dick was like, what?
I'm going to. So I have 20 feet of rope, so I'm gonna cut my rope in half and give him 10 feet. Hopefully that will help him like build a sling or something.
Okay, he takes it like very gratefully. Goes, "You don't have to do this,
Actually, are we able to sling it to him? Can I do the?
Yeah, if you want, you can try to make a medicine check to make a rudimentary sling. Go ahead. See if we can make a working sling.
Ooh!
Nice! With a natural
Damn.
20. Deca, you actually like run around and search through the debris and some of the fabrics of like the destroyed house, couple pieces of timber. You make a really nice like makeshift like sling, and then with you and Irina's help, you gently lift the man and prop him up onto the sling. And Irina goes, "There you go. I'm sure someone will be around to move you into the safety."
Can I find him a walking stick over here?
Yeah. We'll say with your medicine check, you manage to find like a very nice sturdy stick. With a quick slices of your knife, you make what's like a medieval crutch, basically like a Y shape. And you hand it to him, and he looks at it. He goes, "Thank you, but I can't stand or move any of my legs. How am I supposed to move?" And he tries to like hobble up and put the crutch underneath his arm.
Right. He needs.
And he's
to...
like,
I was thinking
Dirtbag,
hop on
dude.
one leg.
You see, I do this to her nose. She goes, he's like, "You did something great. You made an amazing sling, and then you just did something really dumb." And she's just like, "Sir, just stay here. And
I
I'm
didn't
sure
think
your
this
boy will
would
be
play
back real
through.
quick. I'm sure your boy will be back to get some people to help you." And so, yeah, the man is laying there on a very nice, sturdy sling, holding on to a crutch that he has no use for.
He just needs 2 of them, and he can walk with his arms.
Is there? Would we know if there's like a like a woodworker shop somewhere in town, or
You
was
guys,
there before? Would we have known?
there is, but I don't think you guys ever found it. So, in this current state, you guys have no idea.
Well, let's head over to the inn. I want to help the family.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Becca, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let me find the blue water.
If we
Yeah,
get a
you're
chance, we'll come
pitiful
check
too.
back in on you later on.
Your pitiful 2 and 3 medicine checks.
Honestly. Oh wait, sorry, Baja's not here. And Becca's outside. He's dead.
What?
Sumatra's not there. Oh yeah, the
He's
apprentice is dead.
dead.
Remember the apprentice?
Oh, was that the one?
Yeah.
He was in there. Okay, I didn't realize. I don't remember his token.
So you guys, as you guys walk forward into the inn, you see that the upper. Okay, so from outside, right? You guys can see that the upper levels seem to be like destroyed somehow. Like it's like all of the actual rooms themselves seem to have been broken and destroyed. Under here, however, the ground level of the inn looks pretty okay. It seems that they were able to sort of muster some defense or something, because there are like there are guards hanging out. There are you see three total guards hanging, not hanging out, sorry, three total guards sort of providing protection for the inn. They are inside. You also see a group, about 2 or 3 wounded individuals, sort of like sitting around the chairs. Bray and Brom, the 2 young kids, are quietly sitting in the corner. Their pet dog is nowhere to be seen, unfortunately.
No!
And you get a sense
Not
that
the dog!
maybe he died or something. You're not exactly sure. There are a couple corpses of a mix of sorry, a mix of like guards and patrons. There's a woman that's like sort of in this one corner over here, seems to have killed. But other than that, some of the townsfolk seem to be kind of okay. Well, some of them willing. So there's like a handful of people that are inside that seem to be more or less okay. A lot of them have very superficial wounds. There is one guard who seems to be very grievously wounded, and he's sitting at this table, like clutching this like large like claw sort of stab through his chest.
Okay.
And the Martikov father, Erwin, is sort of like trying his best to stem the bleeding, but the guard is, you can see that he's going pale and pale, and he seems to be dying.
You could probably do
Yeah.
Can I loot this body?
What? No.
Wait, what?
No.
This
no,
body.
No. Don't do it.
Yeah,
It's a
you
dead
can-
body.
No, it's a trap.
Yeah, sure. You loot the body and you get, let me see. You find in it, you actually find, 1 second, how many of them? You find 6 pieces of platinum. It seems like this guard, and as you actually loot through his body, you actually turn him over. You actually see that he has the insignia of a sergeant. So he seems to be on one of the higher ranked guards. What he had looked like some sort of like curved sword, but it's like shattered now.
Baja
And
would've
his
liked
body
that.
is just drenched in blood.
And can I check and see if he's? No, he's got to be dead. Never mind.
Okay, so Moonchild, with your roll of 12, you come over and you put your hands onto this guard, and you watch as the magic stitches together his chest, and there's a loud gasp as like all of the air that wasn't in his lungs re-enters, and he like sits back and he goes, "Thank you so much. I didn't think I was gonna make it." And then you see Erwin Martico goes, "Oh, my friends, you're here. Thank you so much for helping." And you see
course.
Danica from the back of the bar come forward with some just dried meats and fruits. Goes, yes. Sorry. Yes. Thank you so much, friends. We had some trouble earlier. We managed to fight them off with these valiant knights here, but things aren't looking good. And she has a sadness in her eyes. She goes, "We tried to hide people upstairs. Didn't go well." And you get a sense that the destruction upstairs is probably a lot worse than it looks.
That was the only city guard out here, correct?
This is a guard here. This is a
No,
guard
no, the
here,
one
that's-
outside that's dead.
Yeah, that's the city guard. These two look to be patrons or just
Civilians. Okay.
people of the.
This guy's a drunk. Look, he's got a bottle.
Yeah, so this woman seems to have a bottle, and this is just another man torn in half, basically.
Can I check the bottle? It's not like a note in the bottle, right? It's just a bottle.
No, it's an alcohol bottle.
Okay.
It seems to be the last remaining wine of the Martikovs.
All right, now I'm gonna head inside.
Okay. All right, Arian's gonna follow you inside.
Wait, so what did you find on the body?
6 platinum. That's 60 gold, right?
Yeah.
60 gold. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for you guys. As you guys kind of enter. Yeah, what do you guys want to do or say?
Do you guys need help with anything, like here or upstairs or anything that you need?
Yeah. You see as Erwin goes, "Well, my friends, there's not much you can do unless you want to clean up. Upstairs, there are too many bodies for us to count. There is a vampire body up there, but I honestly wouldn't go up there if I were you. It's a massacre.
Well, we better make
Blood
sure he's
everywhere.
actually dead, and so
Wood destroyed, things collapsed. I don't even know if the door will open."
yeah, I can probably get it open. Or
Vampires aren't undead, right?
Well, from what I've read in the books and such, like, I know the rumors, if you kill a vampire, they die. I don't know. Perhaps they come back. I'm not sure. I hope not. We
well, you should
lost
still.
4 guards up there trying to subdue that thing.
Well, we'll still go upstairs and see if we could help clean up in any way.
As you head to move upstairs, Danica actually grabs onto you, Moonshine, and goes, "Please, I would not recommend it. It's horrible up there. I wouldn't go up there. Not if you want to be scarred for the rest of your lives. But you can do as you wish. Just
What do you
Don't.
think, Ben? I've seen a whole village killed in front of my eyes when I was a child.
I walk up.
I think I can handle it.
yeah, you get to the door, and as you sort of like try to like push the door open, it jams. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check to see if you can, make your way up there.
A what check?
Athletics check. You basically it seems that these people have barricaded the doors, basically, right? They they tried to barricade the doors to stop the
They might not go through.
I got a 12. She got an 8.
You guys try to push with all your might, but something is stuck underneath, and you can see what looks to be like a leg or something. Something is jammed underneath the foot. You see, like lowering yourself and looking underneath it, you see what looks like a leg, as well as like pieces of wood and timber.
I'm gonna check the other door.
Okay.
I can
Yeah,
get
so
it open, but I might be able to get it open, but it's gonna make a loud sound.
Well, let me check this other door first, because there's another way upstairs.
Oh.
And I push the door.
Okay, so yeah, you go out to the other side and you push it. You actually okay. Sorry. The entrance on the other side, the 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 staircase is actually destroyed. It seems under as you stand there, you can see the timbers looks like some of the timbers are broken, but it seems like there are like were a couple of like I don't like motions or something like it. You can almost imagine sweeps as like something just shattered the timbers underneath the stairs, like blocking their escape essentially. And you recall the wounded man that you had sort of saved, his words saying that they were focused. It it's you get a sense that this attack, while almost seemingly random, might not have been as random as it appeared. Like it was maybe premeditated or something.
Alright, what's your plan to get through the other door?
I can probably use thunderclap, but it's gonna draw attention. So, and I don't know if she wants me to break the door.
That's true. Can I
ask.
climb up to this door? Is the door still there? It's just the staircase is broken?
Yeah, this whole staircase is like shattered and sagging. You can, if you want, you can roll an acrobatics check to try to, or athletics to try to climb your way up there.
Either one?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can go up with you. I don't know if I can.
I got a 16. She got a 14.
Okay, yeah. So you're both able to sort of make your way up there, and climb up onto the upper level. Irina goes, I don't want to see what's up there. I'll stay down here and help with just everything, I guess.
Okay.
Deca, do you want to go up there?
Yeah, I'll go up there.
Okie dokie. Alright, so that's everybody except Irina. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Whoops, sorry. So, fuck. Alright, here we go. Alright, Deca's right there. Who's going first?
I can, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead if you want. Go ahead and open the door. So as you enter through, you step over the body of what looks like another guard. Further ahead, there's another body of a guard. And right on top of that guard seems to be the body of a dead dog.
Oh, the dog. Can I loot the body of the guard in front?
Oh, come on.